Hello there and welcome to the program Inside the Real Estate and Housing TV Africa. Today's episode is going to be a very interesting one. I'm smiling already because each time I have a woman with me in the studio, I am so excited. I'm used to having men. Not that I'm not trying to say that I'm tired of having my male guests. Please, it's not true. But then, it feels so good to have a woman in the studio. Women are doing exceedingly well in the housing sector, and I have one with me here today to discuss her upcoming project, which is very, very remarkable. And also, I have the project manager as well for this particular project. I'll be introducing them. But first, let's go on a short break, and then when we come back, the conversation continues. I am Maimuna Bagodo. We'll be back shortly.
When the city is getting too loud, you need a home. Home is love, peace, and tranquility. Home is Housing TV Africa. Housing TV Africa, your first in housing news.
Visit Housing TV Africa on YouTube and click on the subscribe button. Subscribe to Housing TV Africa to stay updated on latest happenings in Nigeria's housing sector. Follow our social media pages, like and share our posts on Facebook, Housing TV Africa, on Twitter, Housing TV Africa, Instagram, Housing TV Africa. Join the conversation and keep up with latest housing updates.
Welcome back. I have the founder and chief executive officer of Dicey Destiny Nigerian Limited in person of Mrs. Margaret Ekong, and I also have Mr. Jonathan Matias. He's the project manager of Dicey Destiny Nigeria Limited, and today we'll be talking about their upcoming project, which is known as Times Tower. Thank you so much. I'll start with you and then I'll come back to you. Thank you so much for joining us today, ma'am. We're super excited to have you in the studio today.
Thank you, Maimuna.
Thank you so much
for having us here.
Thank you. So let's just go straight to the point. Talk to us. Times Tower. I love the name. The name is very attractive. So talk to us about Times Tower.
Yeah, Times Tower is a 9-story building coming up at Mabushi, Sector Center A, Mabushi District, Abuja. It's a luxurious apartment of 2-bedroom, 3-bedroom, and 4-bedroom terrace duplexes and penthouse. We have a basement parking and we have the rooftop recreation. It's a project that is of international standard. It's a home away from home. It's all encompassing because in there you have the shops, you have the business mall, so you can have your business transaction in there. We have the crèche. Since it's a community, we need a place to keep our children. So we have the rooftop recreation where you have the clubhouse. We have a lot. We have 4 lifts in there, and we have the gym and the spa. We have the super shop, the supermarkets. We have the pharmacy in the building. So it's a place to be. It's a place to invest in.
I like the fact that you said it's a place, is a home, is a place away from home, which is very good. Why did you, decide to venture into this beautiful and luxurious property? What's the catch?
I know I travel a lot and I see lovely buildings outside this country. And I thought I would like to plant one of those in Abuja, which is the center, the heartbeat of Nigeria. That's why I brought this here. It's a beautiful piece, a standout piece.
Of course.
It's a masterpiece.
I can see that.
Yes.
I can see that. So let me move to the project manager. Project managers are always the ones with, all the basic all the basic information. I am not saying that Madam Margaret is not knowledgeable of it, but no, the project manager is always there to give us every bit and pieces of information that has been missed out. So talk to us about Time Towers.
All right, Time Stars, right? I can really say I'm a privileged to be the project manager, on this project, because if you are anyone who is looking to, investing in any sustainability initiative, or you like eco-friendly environment and you want to live there, then Time Star is the right place for you to put in your investments or come own a house, right? It's going to be a building that we are seeking already EDGE certification for it, and so what it means is that there's going to be reduction in energy consumption, water consumption. Anything that makes an environment eco-friendly is what you're going to find in this building. And of course, when you talk about safety and security and the location, thrilled me a lot. Mabuchi area, it's a place where you can access it from Katampe Express in Abuja. You can access the project from there. You can access it from Kado Express. So you can access it. It's very accessible from Katampe Express, from the live camp, from Kado. It's quite accessible. And then Times Tower comes with something very, very, interesting, where you can live in an apartment. There's a basement floor, and there is a rooftop for recreation. Rooftop for recreation where you can go and relax. If you're someone who wants to walk around your home, you don't need to go far. We have a commercial aspect of it where you can get an office space. So you cannot just, you're not only investing in apartments, you can also invest in an office there. And it's something that is coming up, under 24 months. Under 24 months, this project is up and running and ready for occupation. So I want to encourage everyone out there who is really concerned with sustainable living to come check this out. You'll get more information on the groundbreaking, and it's going to be launched, and everything is going to come up, and you will see that it's a home indeed away from home.
So am I right to say that the Times Tower is a world on its own? Because you made a statement of everything you need is in that project. You don't even need to go, because you stated an example. If you don't want to walk far away from where you stay, that means you have a very big space in which you can do all of those working. So it's like you're in your own world and the rest of the world is shut out. If I am, to understand you better as to how amazing this project is, because everything is there. You have Madam Margaret rightly said there's a crèche in there, there's a mall, am I correct? Shopping mall.
The gym, a spa,
so it means I don't need to go out. I just stay there and get everything that I need.
No, you don't need to go out. Let me balance it a little, right? You see this location where this project is situated. If anybody who lives in Abuja, next Cash and Carry, the ultra-modern market, around the Mabuchi area, you discover that, let's even assume you want to take a stroll because you're tired of just staying a place. The places around offers one of the best experiences you can get living in Abuja, living and working in Abuja. Whether you are not living or you are not working in Abuja, if you invest in Times Towers and you get an apartment there, it's a place you can just steal yourself away from work, wherever your location is, and just come and stay there and relax. And then you can, it's equal to taking a vacation any other part of it.
So let me come back to Mrs. Ekong. Which of the facilities in the Time Towers fascinates you the most as the founder? Yes.
The gym and the spa.
Oh.
I love gym and I love the spa. And something else we have there is the EV charging station for those who are bringing electric vehicles.
Oh, talk to us about that.
So we have the charging station in the basement parking, so you can charge your vehicle.
Amazing.
So that's a new technology, new cars coming in which are electric cars, so you can have way to charge them.
Do you want to add to that?
Let me emphasize on that a bit. You know what? When we talk about building resilient projects, right? Times Tower is going to lead that initiative by example. Now, resilience simply means you know what's coming ahead and you are positioning yourself to take advantage of it. Now, electric vehicles is a technology that is coming into Nigeria newly, and for Time Stars to be positioning itself to be able to charge your electric vehicles in the basement, it means you can come in there with any kind of vehicle, and we are prepared for the future. And that's why I call it a sustainable project, an eco-friendly project. That it's going to cut down a lot of... Now, the world is talking about reduction of carbon footprint and all of that. Now, most people don't know what it actually means. But when you come to Time Towers, we are going to make sure that this building is going to have a very, very low carbon footprint by our initiative to reduce energy consumption, water consumption at the Time Towers. Yeah.
Wow, this is really magnificent. Times Tower. So both of you, we're going to go on a break, and then when we come back, we'll talk about subscription, how people can be able to subscribe to this project, what they should be expecting, and then also I have a very special question for Mrs. Margaret. So let's go on a short break. We'll be back shortly. The conversation continues.
Get credible and authentic housing news at your fingertips by downloading the Housing TV mobile app. You can also join the African International Housing Show live from across the globe through the Housing TV mobile app. The mobile app features live streaming and trending housing news. You can locate the AIHS venue via the app, network with AIHS seasoned speakers, and live chat with exhibitors. You can also order house or building materials at AIHS via this app. Download the Housing TV mobile app now from the App Store and Google Play Store. And don't forget to click on the notification button. Available for both iOS and Android users. Housing TV is also on Star Times, channel 149 decoder.
Welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the program Inside the Real Estate on Housing TV Africa. Still having a conversation with Mrs. Margaret Ekong, the CEO and founder of Dicey Destiny Nigerian Limited, and also the project manager, Mr. Jonathan Matias. So let's look at subscription. I know a lot of people will want to find out, how can we subscribe? How can I get this property? I will start with you, Mrs. Ekong. How can people subscribe to this project?
Yeah, to subscribe to the project, you contact us on our phone number, 080 33076 139, or visit our office at Suite C209 Zitel Plaza behind Chida Hotel, Otako. Yeah.
Are there provisions for payments, like let's say for example people want to get these properties, but then they don't have the chunk of the money? Is there like an installmental payment?
Yes, of course we have installmental payments. So the initial deposit is 40%, and then you spread the balance for 18 months, and if you pay fully you get 5% discount. Nice. It's quite much.
That's really enticing. I love the trick there.
Yeah, 5% discount.
Okay, that's a good one. So are you having any collaboration or partnership with any mortgage institution in Nigeria, or any collaboration with anyone concerning this project?
Yes, we are talking with a mortgage bank on it. Yes. So we'll get back to you soon on that.
Okay, that's
Thank you.
Mr. Jonathan, do you have anything to add to that as to how people can purchase this property or subscribe, and the payments and any other vital information you want the viewers to know concerning this project?
Well, we've mentioned the payment plan, but I want to just advise the viewers, don't be discouraged. You can get luxury and get affordability at the same time. The flexibility has made the payment very, very affordable. So come to the office and talk with the management, and they have flexible payment plan that should make every Nigerian who loves sustainable development come and subscribe to this project. Yes.
No, that's a good one. So here's my special question to Mrs. Margaret Ekong, and it has to do with women in real estate. What are the challenges women are facing in the real estate sector? Because it's a male-dominating sector, and then when that's why when I see women, the first question I always ask them is, how do you survive in this sector? Because I know it's not an easy one. So please just kindly briefly share your experience with us.
Well, I have not been discriminated against in this business.
Okay.
I feel very comfortable with the our main colleagues. The real problem we face actually is the funding. That's the main problem we face in real estate, is the funding. But so far so good, we are coming up.
So how do you think the government can be able to, encourage people in this real estate sector? Because you spoke about funding, which is a major issue, and it's true, you cannot do real estate without funding.
Right now we see that the interest rates are quite high. Apart from the interest rate being high, the accessibility of funds in the bank. So the government should make it easier for estate developers to access funds.
Sure.
Yeah,
and
the cost of materials too, because we need to have affordable houses. Apart from what we are doing now, we are also into affordable housing. But right now the cost of things are so high that the affordability for the masses is being affected. So the government needs to do something about the cost of building materials.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts on that. Do you have anything to add before we wrap it up on today's episode of the program?
It's nice being with you, Mamuna.
Thank you so much, Ma. Mr. Jonathan, do you have anything to add?
All right, it's a great privilege, being with you on this program.
Thank you so much.
We hope to come back again to
Of
talk
course,
more
about the project.
when
I
it
like
starts.
that. I like that. Thank you.
I hope
so
you'll be
much.
there at the groundbreaking and the launching.
There.
Yeah,
I sure will be there. Thank you so much for
Thank you.
officially inviting me and Housing TV Africa to that event. Viewers, we've come to the end of the program Inside the Real Estate on Housing TV Africa. You've heard it all from my guest, Mrs. Margaret Ekong, and also the project manager, Mr. Jonathan Matias, on the massive masterpiece project of Times Tower, owned by the CEO and founder of Dicey Destiny Nigeria Limited. You can watch this episode and subsequent episode by subscribing to our YouTube channel, Housing TV Africa. You can also follow us on all of our social media platforms at Housing TV Africa. And also, the Housing TV Africa mobile app is on Google Play Store and Apple Store. Kindly go ahead and download to stay informed and get all the latest housing tips at your fingertips. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. I'm Imina Bagudo. Have a great day. Bye-bye.